Story number 5. The Light in the Darkness. Chapter 1, The Awakening. In a small town surrounded by lush forests and majestic mountains, there lived a young woman named Elena. She was known for her kind spirit and her love of nature. One dark night, as she gazed at the stars from her window, Elena felt something calling to her from deep in her heart. That same night, she had a revealing dream in which she saw a bright light in the midst of darkness. Upon waking up, she felt an urgency in her heart to discover the meaning behind that dream. Chapter 2, The Journey Begins. Driven by her dream, Elena decided to embark on a journey to the mountains, guided by the hope of finding answers. On her way, she met a wise old man who lived in a cabin high on the mountain. The old man, named Daniel, received her warmly and listened attentively to her story. With a sympathetic smile, he told her about the light in the darkness that represented God's presence in our lives. He encouraged Elena to follow her heart and trust in the divine guidance that led her there. Chapter 3, The Test of Faith. As she continued her climb up the mountain, Elena faced challenges that tested her faith and determination. A sudden storm caught her on her way, but in the midst of the rain and wind, she found shelter in a cave. In the solitude of the cave, Elena prayed for strength and protection. She remembered the words of Psalm 27 verse 1. The Lord is my light and my salvation, whom shall I fear? The Lord is the refuge of my life, who shall make me afraid? With renewed confidence, she continued her journey. Chapter 4, The Divine Meeting. Upon reaching the top of the mountain, Elena encountered a stunning landscape. As she contemplated the beauty of creation, she experienced a deep sense of inner peace. In that moment of stillness, she tangibly felt God's presence. In that secluded place, Elena received a revelation about the purpose of her journey, to be a light in the darkness for those who have lost their way. She decided to return to her hometown with a renewed heart and a clear mission. Chapter 5, Compassion in Action. Back in her town, Elena dedicated herself to serving those in need. She visited the sick, helped the elderly, and comforted the afflicted. Her loving presence and compassion radiated the light of Christ in every encounter. As she shared God's love with others, Elena experienced deep satisfaction and joy in her heart. She discovered that being a light in the darkness did not require grand gestures, but a heart willing to love and serve. Chapter 6, The Battle Within. Despite her selfless service, Elena faced internal struggles. She doubted her ability to make a lasting difference in a world in such need. In her moments of weakness, she sought guidance in prayer and the scriptures. In the midst of her doubts, Elena received words of encouragement from her trusted friend, who reminded her of Philippians 4 verse 13, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. With renewed spiritual vigor, Elena continued her mission with renewed faith. Chapter 7, The Legacy of Light. Over time, Elena's light transformed her community. The compassion and love she shared inspired others to follow her example. Her life became a living testimony to the transformative power of God's love. At the end of her earthly journey, Elena knew in her heart that she had fulfilled the purpose for which she was created. Her light shone in the darkness and ignited hope in the hearts of many. Her legacy lived on long after she was gone, reminding everyone that God's light never goes out. May this story bring you peace and reflection as you immerse yourself in Elena's story and her spiritual journey to become a light in the darkness.